So when it comes to today's technology and um, in society today, I can say that things have changed when it comes to quality time. When it comes to the article, I can say that quality time has been redefined through, hey mom, look at this, look what I found, or sharing things on the internet, or funny videos, things like that. But I also feel like there has kind of been a disconnect when it comes to communication. As to the first question, with my perception of the article, I feel that it holds truth when speaking of redefining what quality time is and how we share one another's attention in the household, um, which can be bad and be good. But as said in the article, you don't have to force, spending time with your family. It's organically already is happening through technology. And there are things that you can share with one another and you guys are interested in. And for number two, how does this time and spent online on your phone or even checking email impact the amount of quality time spent with friends or family? I feel that the time spent on like social media, it does take away the quality time, but mainly just communication in general. Nowadays, we may send a text or shoot an email or send something through Facebook instead of picking up the phone and calling or holding a meaningful conversation with somebody we're trying to get in contact with. So I think that's the downfall of social media as of today is the lack of communication, effective communication, and I feel like that's where some relationships have their downfall, is because of the communication that's being used today through technology and through our phones and social media. And number three, how do you balance your time spent on using technology and family? When it comes to technology, I personally don't have a lot of social networks. I probably engage in Snapchat or a little bit of Instagram, but only really use Instagram for my personal training business to promote and advertise what I'm doing. But when it comes to say Facebook, I don't have a Facebook page. Twitter, I don't have a Twitter page, and I made sure to get away from that environment mainly during college because I started noticing that it was taking up a lot of my time when it came to studying or when it came to interacting with people. So I try to diminish those networks out of my life, and I really haven't used them since. Um, when it comes to technology in my household as of now, um, I can say that we have about 4 iPads, which is ridiculous, 5 TVs, 3 laptops, and especially with my younger brother, he's really impacted by the technology because he's always playing his video game or always on the iPad playing some app. Thank God he doesn't have a phone yet, or I think that would be a bigger problem as well. But I think my parents have taken a good initiative to, to to keep the importance of going outside. I know compared to a lot of kids and his friends, he's very active. He's in sports, so he's not always in front of the TV. During a certain time, my parents have him go out and for playtime, I guess you can say, for some hours instead of staying locked into a television or a video game. When compared to say my nephew, he's a video game fanatic, so it's kind of more complicated to get him outside, away from the technology. But just in general, overall, with today's generation, I think it's important for parents to get their children away from the technology and let them know that there's other things out there than video games and iPads, Candy Crush, things like that. So those are some of the ways that we get away from technology. And me balancing my life, I just don't have social networks in general. So that's it.